Okay, look at this. So every single old game I have just looks dim by default. So I just make it in line with the correct gamma of like modern games and stuff, and it's very easy to do that. Um, Levels is a gamma tool. It's not brightness. In all these old games, they have a brightness slider, but when you turn it up, the game just turns white. Yeah, it makes it brighter, but the game becomes white, and it's just disgusting. So levels is the best thing ever. Look, it's just two parameters. It's just the black point and the white point. So you see at 0, I always set the black point to 4. I just always do. It makes the blacks black. And then the bottom one is brightness. So this is the default. So anything you go to the left is improved. So I just go over a little bit. When like clouds and stuff start bleaching out, look. You can kind of like gauge something like that. Like look at clouds or something, because when you start losing too much detail, you see how it starts blooming out right there? So that's where we go. This is where we're going to stay. But just that difference is so much better, because you can't really correct a game's lighting with a post-processing tool like this. So the best you can do is just tweak the gamma, but it really has a profound effect. Just changing the gamma to make it look like a modern game really makes it like appear like the lighting is better, even though it's not. It's just the gamma's been corrected. So like, where am I at right now in the game? I really like the way this game's open world, and it's like the perfect answer of my dreams, because I've been complaining about a lot of these old games. Just you get stuck in a room or something, and you need to find the way to like the next room, and it's like finding your way through the game is the challenge. It's like that's the game, is finding the key to get to the next room. And I was like, dude, every single player linear game should be like open world, where you can go outside if you really want to, and you're like sick of the place that you're in, and that's this game. But look, if I turn the gamma on and off, doesn't that look 1,000 times better? Shitty graphics, good graphics, and that's just gamma. But I also have full color profile, which you need to do. Even on my 4070 Ti Super, reformatting my PC fresh, it's still set on limited by default. Nvidia is fucking retarded. AMD, when I had my R9 390X, it detects automatically and it puts it in full color range, which is 0 to 255. Every single fucking monitor, that's why this levels tool goes 0 to 255. You see that? 255, 0 to 255. So by default, Windows limits the color range. So it's not 0 to 255, it's this. 236. So that really truly is like the difference that it makes when you change the color gamut default. This is what you do. So like 20% of your monitor's colors aren't coming through. So this is what you got to do. It's the easiest thing in the world. You don't need to reboot your PC or anything. You could just undo it if you don't like it. Manage. Oh, no. Okay, so you right click anywhere on your desktop. Nvidia control panel. And even advanced PC users who are so stubborn about this, even my cousin who like worked on computers and for like 30 years, he didn't believe me when I told him about this, and he was like, whoa. He was like, what the fuck? Okay, so for you, it's going to be on this. It's going to be on use default color settings, and this down here is going to say limited. So what you want to do is click use NVIDIA color settings, and then change this from limited to full and press apply. And seriously, look at your desktop colors as you press apply. You'll just be like, holy shit. You'll be like, oh my God. You're going to want to replay every fucking video game you own. You're going to hate yourself. You're going to hate yourself. I'm sorry. You're going to hate yourself. But, and also if you're somebody who records videos on OBS, you want to set the OBS to full there as well. I did not change anything. Stop fucking scaring the shit out of me. Alright, sorry. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Anyways, oh, and OBS, there's a setting as well. And it has no effect on performance. I ran 3D Mark, after this, before and after, with it on and off, and I scored like 30 points higher with it full. It doesn't make any difference. It has zero effect on performance at all. If your monitor was made any time in the last 30 years, it supports full color range. I don't know why the fuck Nvidia. I contacted Nvidia. I said, you have one job. It's fucking graphics, pixel stuff. Like, how are you gonna how could you even talk about graphics if by default 20% of every PC user with Nvidia, their colors are fucking dull? Okay, this is what happened. I have this Acer H6 monitor. It's my favorite monitor in the world. I'm obsessed with it. Look at this. I want to show you. And this is when I was using an R9 390X. I'm going to prove it to you. So this is my monitor. This is the monitor I'm still using like freaking 10 years later. I had the monitor for like 5 years when I made this video. So it's probably older than 10 years. But it's an IPS, no anti-glare monitor. That's one of the reasons why it's so clear like a smartphone. It's beautiful. So that's my monitor. And you see how the colors are great and everything? I had my AMD R9 390X and I was obsessed with this monitor. I was taking videos of it with my phone all the time. I had the same desktop background. When I got the GTX 1080 in the mail, I had the same desktop background and everything. I did not reformat my computer. I just used DDU to uninstall the AMD driver. I put the GTX 1080 in, booted my computer up, and bam, the first thing I noticed for the first time in my fucking life, my monitor was dull. It was just dull. You could stand across from the fucking other side of the room. It was dull. I was like, what the fuck? It took me like an hour, and then I realized it. I was seriously going to return the GTX 1080. I was like, wow, NVIDIA colors suck. I was like, what the fuck? I was so upset. And then I changed the color to full in the fucking control panel. And now my colors are vibrant and beautiful like they were when I had my R9 390X. So AMD defaults it to full like it should be, like they know to do because that's appropriate. And Nvidia just leaves it at default. And I don't know if that has anything to do with the fact that I'm using HDMI. Maybe it would be different if I plugged in like a DVI. But like I cannot believe that. It's just wild. So, oh yeah, I was going to show you in OBS there's also a setting somewhere. I don't know where it is though. What is that? Why does that say that? Why does that say limited right there? I don't think I set this ever since I reformatted my Windows. I think I might have not set this. So this whole video I'm making could be fucking pointless. Because you won't even see. Maybe because I'm recording right now, I can't actually adjust it because I'm recording right now. Color range limited. That's not cool. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, I really need to stop this video now because I need to see this. What the fuck?